Right on cue. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. We are going to be mowing second cut of alfalfa today. So we are pretty well past the beginning of flower, and the alfalfa has grown up to where it's needing to be cut. And we weren't planning on mowing hay quite yet because they were calling for rain just a couple days ago for the next week and a half. They took all that out of the forecast. We've got the KUHN FC 4061 TCD on the 4640. We're going to be laying the hay out flat, trying to get it dry. All of the hay that we're knocking down here today is we're planning on putting on into the pole shed. And if there's any that needs to go down to Travis's place to the pole shed down there, we will. What do you say we hop in the 46 and get started? All right, Rocket, are you coming with? I'd say that's a yes. What we're going to be mowing is the two strips out of my place, the 40, which hasn't actually gotten cut yet. Last year the yield on that was kind of disappointing, so this year we decided we'll wait until when we cut everything else the second time to mow it. And going out there and looking at it, and it's definitely heavier, so we're going to do that after we're done here. I've got 14 steers in the pole shed right now. I was looking into fattening them out, but at this point I don't know if I'm gonna have enough corn for feeding out all of them, and if anything I might keep back one or two. Another thing that's keeping me from fattening out any is that I really don't have any place to put them. I would need one more lot, which we could easily split up the steer lot into different sections, but then I gotta get water to the other section, and I'm not quite ready to start doing that yet, so I'm probably going to end up selling most, if not all, here at the next sale, which is next week. But I took my two smallest calves and my one largest one, he was over 1,000 pounds, just to auction, and the smaller calves went for $2.70 a pound. The bigger one, he only went for 93 cents because he tried running someone over at the auction place. So on top of that, he also had a bad foot, so he went for much less. In hindsight, I really should have just kept him here and probably just made him for our own beef, but looking back on it, it is what it is. Completed our first lap around the first lower strip here. I wanted to hop out and have a look at the alfalfa to show you guys how far along we are. Now, the area that I'm standing in right now is actually an area that was a little set back because when we run our calves through the chute over the winter and the spring, we have to set the chute up in the pole shed. So we have to pull the bales out of the pole shed, and this year I put them out on this strip. And you can actually see where most of the traffic was done because it set the alfalfa back a little bit in this area. There's still a lot of flowers out here, but it's not quite as far along as everything back over here. It's harder to see when you're down on kind of level with it. Up in the tractor, it's way easier to see where the spot was, which it extends all the way up to about half as far as you can see. We're now out at the 40, which is kind of across from the place I live. And we're going to be cutting this little bit of pasture grass that's here. It's not going to be much, but since it's been left to grow, there's going to be probably 2 bales here. So on a year like this, it's still something. Oh yeah, this stuff is so overgrown it looks like CRP. At least there's going to be a decent amount of hay out here. Just finished mowing out at the 40. This is only like 5 or 6 acres, so it's not really worth seeding into like beans or corn in any rotation. We used to do it when we still had the 9510. It was kind of tedious then, so we've just been knocking it out for cow feed ever since. And like I said, last year it didn't yield too well, so we decided to wait until second cutting, and I think there's a lot of feed this time around. I imagine by the time we get to 4th cutting, or last one, it might grow back again to be good enough to cut again. So we're gonna head back to the farm and call it a day. So with that, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.